Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome to another Easy Allies Reacts. We will be reacting to the September Ubisoft Forward. I am joined by several of the allies here, and we are minutes away, as you can see on the countdown, from this Ubisoft Forward. How is everyone doing this this early afternoon? How's it going?
Feeling damn good.
Feeling all right.
Early
Happy it's not 7
afternoon, about to be afternoon.
Feeling good.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, 11. That's early afternoon. 11 a.m. is the start of the afternoon. It's not morning anymore at that point. Like once you're out of the 10 a.m. time, it's not morning. 10 a.m. is that like transitional period. It's when isn't that when like McDonald's stops doing breakfast or something, or is that 9 a.m.? I forget. I only remember the Mr.
Always
D.
way too early.
I always remember the Mr.
Breakfast
Deeds joke.
is never ending.
Oh yeah, well no, they changed that. They changed that with COVID. It's not all day anymore. They ended it.
Oh really?
Yeah, unless you have a special McDonald's by you. Look at this.
But why have we not
I
played
haven't been to
Trackmania
McDonald's.
together, man?
Dude, why are we doing Trackmania? What the
Yeah,
hell?
but why have we not played this?
We
together,
are
dude?
missing out.
Yeah, it's
What
a
the
sick
hell?
game.
Hubert, trailers like this literally were some of
Pure
the
away.
first like HD things we ever got at game trailers. It's just Trackmania, you know, like
so epic.
back in like 04, like they were just pumping out like, you know, big HD.
We need to play
Stuff,
Uno. This
would be
needs
fun.
to happen.
Yeah, it's
play
actually
Uno.
that's pretty good.
Oh, it's you either play the card of the same color,
Okay.
or you could play, if it's the same number, you could play a different color to switch the color. But then you have these special cards that can like reverse the order or something, or change the color swap or whatever. And when you get to the last card, you have to say Uno to let everyone know you only have one last card. So people can try and like sabotage you if they have any chance to sabotage you at the end.
Cool.
If you don't say Uno, you have to, and someone says it before you, you have to draw another card.
I really want to play.
Yeah, I know.
love card games.
It's pretty good. Next gen Uno. That's what we're here to see today. There's one thing that will be here that they have announced. I'm pretty excited for everyone else to finally get to see in action. That is Immortals Fenyx Rising.
Yes.
I am very, very excited for everyone to maybe finally see where this game has gone. You might want to stick around after the Ubisoft Forward ends. There might be something from us you can check out.
Amanda did the thing when I brought it up. You know, it's like hey, they changed the name of this thing. It's called Immortals Fenyx Rising now. You might be interested in it because you know it looks like kind of the art style would be your thing. And she was just like Phoenix Rising, and I'm like, very much no. How dare you make that assumption? What? It's not spelled like that at all.
Like
Everybody
Marcus
looking
Phoenix?
up P.
That's
and
what I was
Rising?
thinking.
Not there.
Is he in it?
Marcus Phoenix Rising.
Marcus Phoenix Rising.
Let's go!
That's the new Doom Animal Crossing crossover.
It's only on the Xbox version, but
It
yeah.
has a cover system now, you know, and like the protagonist is.
I have not gotten a chance to watch the apology video yet. Did you, Damiani?
I did.
Yes,
Yeah.
I watched
I
it.
did not.
I watched his apology video. He addresses the sexual harassment stuff at the company. He addresses the inappropriate use of imagery that was basically like what's the word I want to say? Like it was basically they were like in not support of Black Lives Matters. They were being like a little like poking fun
It just
or being
wasn't
antagonistic.
aware of what they were.
It was suggestive. It was
yeah.
suggestive in a way that was just very tone deaf.
Gotcha.
And
yeah.
and he didn't even say the name of the game. He was like, one of our games, you know, had
He
this.
said
thing.
a mobile game. He actually said a mobile game,
Right.
and he didn't
So.
say anything specific about it. And said they were making
Sorry.
changes internally to ensure that that doesn't happen again. Talking about new safeguards, all this stuff. And then they were asked, rightfully so, in the tweet replies from a lot of people. They were like, "Why isn't this in the presentation?"
Yeah,
Their
why is
answer,
this not in the
their answer
presentation?
was due to time restrictions, they couldn't put it in this. But all versions that are going up on VODs, like YouTube versions for all the different
okay.
things, will have that message at the beginning of it.
Cool.
Supposedly, we'll
That's
have to double check.
Oh,
Anyways, here
audio,
we go.
they said.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Ubisoft. This is Ubisoft Forward. Explore our
They seem
world.
genuine, don't they?
Meet the devs.
Yes and
Let me know
no.
how that mix is, Jen.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Eves is a sweet guy, but you can tell he's.
Welcome back
pressure.
to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Yusuf.
I'm Neela. Today's show will reveal new games, give behind-the-scenes insights from our development teams, and share some exciting updates on projects you've been waiting for.
Let's get started with a game you've been waiting to hear
that?
more about since
I like
it
her
was
name,
teased
Neela.
last year.
Oh, yeah.
The gods of ancient Greece need a hero.
Here we go.
And it's
Here
time
we go.
to answer
Yep.
the call.
As the world crumbles,
I have not seen this.
our divine powers sealed away.
Okay, never mind.
Don't have to
God of
tell
War
people that we haven't
crossover.
seen.
Need a hero.
Chat, I have not seen this game, I promise.
What?
What is this?
Wait, what is the tone
Is
of
this a mobile game?
Oh my god.
This is like
This seems like a mobile title.
What are you
weird trailer.
doing? Huh. I'm in Greece, yeah.
A mobile?
I'm left in shock and awe right now.
It's making an impression, that's for sure. Kill a griffin.
This music choice, interesting.
Cue the Hans Zimmer.
Do you mean bad?
Yeah, I mean,
This is
it's
just a
all
bad.
good.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, we're seeing cool stuff here,
Now we're seeing
but
cool
it's
stuff. Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
it's totally thrown off by. Like,
Yo, is this
none
gonna be a
of this is
Medusa?
serious.
Oh yeah, Medusa.
Oregon.
Gorgon. The Gorgon. Yo, Mozine gonna show up? Yeah, it's just like just like epic orchestra music would be fine here.
I mean, even if
Like right now, this
you want to
music.
go for a more lighthearted tone.
This
right?
music,
but
right
it's
here.
it just makes it like a joke. It's a
Hit.
weird way to reveal your game.
Excuse me. Here we go.
Wait, can you fly or is it like gliding?
Gliding.
Breath,
Huh.
breath of the Icarus.
Oh, okay. Gliding confirmed.
Yo, Calamity Ganon over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
Unflinching.
December
Third.
3rd.
My name is
Beacon
Scott
Strike.
Phillips, and I'm the game director on Immortals.
They want
Fenyx
their piece of
Rising.
that pie.
I hope you enjoyed our reveal video. I'm sure you noticed a lot of new things since we first teased the game,
Well,
including
you
a
could
new
say
name.
that.
That's not a yeah. Our second reveal.
What is
video.
with this frame rate?
Extra production
Well, no, I
time has
mean,
allowed us to
I was
expand
saying
our vision
enjoyed.
and explore new opportunities.
Enjoyed it
beyond
in a
our
weird
initial
way.
plan. We felt the name Immortals
There we
Fenyx
go.
Rising
Oh, yeah,
better
look at
reflected
this. This is good,
new
yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
Today,
There you go.
we're incredibly
Nice.
excited to give you the first in-depth look at our world, hero, and gameplay. Let's dive in.
Oh,
Dude,
there you
the
go.
scope of everything.
Immortals Fenyx Rising is a third-person, open-world action-adventure game set in the fantastical landscape of Greek mythology. You'll
All
play
of
as
Jones's
Fenyx,
buzzwords
a
right
Greek
there.
warrior
Oh, forget about it. Yeah.
in
yeah.
the Golden Isle.
Like,
Upon your
yes.
arrival, you'll meet Hermes, one of the few remaining gods of Olympus. Hermes has heard of a prophecy that only you can save the Greek gods and reclaim their realm from Typhon, the deadliest titan in mythology. This entire epic story will be narrated by the titan Prometheus and Zeus, the king of the gods, adding a unique commentary and perspective to this legendary tale. Before embarking on this perilous journey, you'll get to
Oh,
create
here we go.
Oh,
Nice.
character creation.
I was very yeah.
Oh.
And as
Okay.
you
Barbershop.
progress, you'll find even more opportunities to customize your character.
Dude, you can
by
make an orc.
discovering legendary weapons,
Yeah.
unique pieces of gear and cosmetics, and
Ooh, that
earning
looks
the
cool.
gods' blessings and mythical
Yeah, I like the
abilities
gear.
that can turn the tide of
Yeah,
battle.
good call, bud.
You'll need all the help you can get to save the gods and defeat Typhon
Godfall
once
needs
and for
to
all.
take notes.
Yeah.
On your journey to
They
save
keep
the
talking
gods,
about their
you'll grow
gear, and like
stronger
none of it
and
looks
achieve
exciting. Like
new,
I see 2
incredible
shots of
things,
gear in this, and I'm in.
like gliding with the wings of Daedalus, to jump higher, fight while airborne.
So
and
you
glide
don't have the
freely
wings the
in
whole
open
time,
world.
huh? You have to get them. All right.
Or just you start out,
Facing
you know,
off
same
against
Predator
dangerous
Wild, but-
mythical beasts like the giant cyclopses, flying harpies, and huge multi-armed hecatoncheires. Harnessing the
Whoa,
power of the
I think
gods
that's
to master a
God of War
tactical
Ascension right
and
there.
fast-paced, over-the-top combat system, and solving puzzles and challenges scattered throughout the world to help improve your power.
Lasers, Huber.
Oh no.
There.
Oh, that looks confusing.
You'll also get to explore an epic, vibrant,
Sweating.
stylized open world filled with secrets, puzzles, and stories rooted in Greek
Oh, you can swim
mythology.
underwater. That's above Breath of the Wild, dude.
Once a peaceful home to the gods of Olympus, the Golden Isle is now overrun by creatures
Lions.
of the underworld. To
Yeah.
stand a chance against Typhon and his minions,
maybe
you'll need
tigers
to
and bears
explore
are
this
mine.
mysterious land and become a mythical hero yourself. The world is divided in multiple regions, all ruled by a different god in need of your help. From the lush landscapes of Aphrodite's plains
that's a cool premise.
to the mechanical world of Hephaestus' forge, each region is packed with challenging battles, ancient puzzles, and secrets to uncover. You'll have the freedom to explore this entire open world as you wish, right from the beginning of your journey.
Nice.
Finally, stay with us for the post-show, where you'll get a look at new gameplay.
Oh man.
I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. We can't wait for
I can
you
deal
to
with
play
post shows
Immortals
easier than
Fenyx
pre-shows
Rising.
though.
There's a lot
Sure.
more to show before launch, so keep an eye out for further updates.
So yeah,
See you all on December 3rd.
we're not getting Breath of the Wild sequel this year,
I'm
but
so excited to
you're
play
getting
this
a
game.
Breath
It's
of the
a
Wild
world
game
I
this
just
year.
can't wait to
Again,
explore.
Breath of the Wild prequel.
Wait, why is
Yes.
Stadia up here?
Looks promising.
We're looking
Why
forward
is
to
Stadia up
Immortals
Same reason Phil is there.
Rising coming to Stadia on
Looks
December
pissed.
3rd. We're also excited.
Stadia,
to
what are you doing here?
all
Stadia
players
time.
will get a chance to try Immortals Fenyx Rising with a free playable demo before launch that is exclusive to Stadia.
No!
All you'll need is a Gmail account.
Cool.
With
All
every
you need
single
is a
click,
Gmail
you'll be able
account.
to add the demo
Yeah.
to your Stadia library and instantly join Fenyx on her quest to save the Greek
Sure.
gods. Created specifically for this Stadia demo,
I'd play
Ubisoft
Stadia.
have developed an entirely unique island for you to experience. We hope you'll love it. The exclusive Stadia demo of Immortals Fenyx
Did you say we're getting a
Rising
Stadia
will be playable
island?
later this year in all regions where Stadia is accessible. Thank you to Yves Guillemot and the
Will
entire
Stadia
Ubisoft
last
Quebec
through
studio for your
2021?
partnership in bringing amazing experiences.
Yes, but
Probably.
just
to
barely.
Stadia.
Quietly.
The use of Zeus and Prometheus.
2020.
Stadia will be around longer than you
When
expect,
else
but it'll
sunset.
vanish in a heartbeat. Like one day it'll be around and then
Here's Michelle
what
Plord
happened to
to tell
Stadia?
us
Where'd
more.
Stadia go?
They're doing a real deep
My
dive
name
into
is
this
Michelle
game.
There'll be a
I'm
lake
thematic
in
designer
Immortals
on
that's like the
Immortals
Stadia
Fenyx Rising.
S.
I think the number one thing that I love about my job is the sense of pride that I get for delivering a scene. Our job is consistent with someone who is actually directing. We get to direct where we're shooting, what lens we're using, what's happening in the scene. Immortals Fenyx Rising, it's a very narrative-driven game, but it's also very lighthearted and stylized and very comedic. And I feel like that's where we get to shine as cinematic designers. One of
Too
the
comedic
best
in that first
example I
trailer,
have
but-
actually for this is Zeus and Prometheus are bickering because Zeus is very, very much bored about Prometheus' story. So he decides to spawn some monsters, and then they just kind of appear in the world. And then the character sees, so we just kind of crouch zooms on them because we were trying to hit comedic timing. So there's little moments, the kind of like lightheartedness and part of the game that we really
Really
like
cool
to showcase.
Cyclops.
Ubisoft really likes to tell stories. And I think that's how you get the players to really be engrossed within a world. We want to make them feel something, even if it's just a laugh or a chuckle. I think we did our job.
Those pin particles, Jones.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for further updates on Immortals Fenyx Rising before it launches this December 3rd.
Now, it's time to revisit a dear friend.
What dear friend?
Raymond?
Oh shit!
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh,
Sam Fisher.
yeah.
Give me a dagger. Prince of Persia.
Yep. Sands of
shit.
time, baby.
This is it.
Oh wow, yeah. It is Sands of Time.
Should be one of the greats.
they are
Dude, shadow drop it.
Heck yes.
Yo.
Whoa.
Remake.
Remake.
Yo, look at this. Look at him. He's very different style.
No. I saw my father turn to sand.
You cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will consume everything.
Yo, just show him
Come with
flipping
me,
over
then.
people. Let's go.
But I warn you, I move pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
Wait, co-op?
No.
No. Not most likely.
If it's a remake, the first one, then no.
And a lot of this really,
Yo,
like, it does look familiar to me.
Yeah, this is like a remaster make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks pretty much identical. I think even it's the same VO.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
Like, this game feels fantastic.
I remember that
but, like,
room.
Don't let go.
Cool.
January 21st.
January
My name is
21st.
Yay, day after my
I'm
birthday.
working in a Ubisoft from past 13 years.
Alright, it's not quite Blue Point remake,
Prince
but
of Persia,
Yeah.
Sands of Time remake.
Yeah.
For me, it's a big dream.
It's a lot better than just
it's
making
not
it
a
HD.
project, it's a dream that is coming true.
Dude, awesome.
Original Prince of Persia, you know, people love this
Oh, yeah,
game.
that's the
It
CG.
has put a
Yeah.
Yeah, CG.
And
Can you
now
believe
what
that?
they're doing is
Original
they're going
game
to bring it back
CG.
Because still people have that
Alpha
nostalgic
footage.
feeling. People want to play that game. We are in an Indian studio. It's an Ubisoft, Pune and Bombay. We actually love to work on this game because we can show everyone, you know, what India is.
But now I'm wondering,
It's
is
something
this
which
a
comes directly
little
from our
beta
heart.
test for the franchise? You know, are
You
they
know, the
like,
main
how
movement
many
is,
people are gonna
made
buy
back then.
this?
The myth essence is there.
Is it
All
time?
the characters are there. You have your prince.
What was the last one?
Who's very
2008 or
iconic, who was in
something?
this game.
And there
You
was
have
some
the
leaked
princess,
like
Farah,
demo
and
recently.
let's not
I think
you
this
have a
year, might have been
wazir who
end
is
of
a main
last
villain
year,
in this game with
from
all
There was
some
some after that.
Prince of
you know.
Persia game that
It's
looked
just we have given
amazing.
it a board
You know,
with
that
more
was a
flavor,
360
with more
demo, I think,
enhancement.
and it looked, you know,
The
really,
voice
really
which we are
good.
using for the prince is Yuri, the same voice which
Yuri
was back then.
Lowenthal.
You know, it just put goosebumps on our hands also when we
Spider-Man.
heard him because you know, it's something which brings back to us to that nostalgic feeling.
How did you...
Some
What's his
people
name in
say
Tales of
time
Vesperia,
is
Brent?
like a river that flows swift and sure in one
Who is he?
direction.
His friend?
17
main
years
guy, right?
later, but you know, the
No, that's
main
Troy
good thing is
Baker.
his voice hasn't changed at all.
Really?
I don't know
Yuri?
how we do it, but it's the same.
Yuri's Troy Baker.
Oh shit.
What?
Being able to work on the Prince
them all
of Persia
confused.
is
They're all
a
the
huge
same.
honor because I think it's a bit of
They're all in
both.
everything, is what I mean to say. They're all in every game. That's
We
what I mean.
respected the original design, we respected the storyline, we respected the characters, we just enhanced everything in the game from camera
Yeah, I thought, you know,
combat.
the
as well as
visuals weren't really
visuals.
blowing me away, but yeah, when you compare it to the old one, it is night and day.
We implemented a targeted system which actually enhanced the velocity of the prince and his abilities to do amazing performance and amazing moves.
Yeah.
We use the latest technology as well as the motion capture to bring realism and to bring logic and sense into the story. We heard the players' desire to play Prince of
This
Persia
is an
Sands
effort.
of Time again, and we are very pleased to bring it as the first ever remake from Ubisoft.
First ever remake from Ubisoft?
It's a beautiful story.
Wow.
We
Wow.
are very, very excited to give you this experience.
Yo,
Prince of Persia Sands of Time
I think it'd be
Remake
smart to launch this
releases
soon.
January 2021 on PS4, Xbox
Oh, that's
One,
right, yeah.
and PC.
It's time to head over to
No
the virtual
Switch.
city of Neo Arcadia.
No Switch, no
where
next gen.
No, no,
fast
yeah.
Handle it.
battle rages on.
Can't handle it. Shit.
Oh, Hyperscape.
I've never felt like that in a VR game before, but I think I like it.
Yeah, this was in the
I was just
pre-show, so I
feeling-
didn't know
feel
this
like I
was
haven't
gonna
heard
show
about
up
this
here.
much.
Definitely not.
Ja, nu wel.
Welcome to season 1.
so hyped.
Dude, like pro wrestler, man. Who was that guy?
Yeah, it was epic.
You know, morph ball?
Yeah, the ball's fun.
Oh, clip that!
Ora! It's low gravity. Keep that in mind.
Yes!
Nice job, guys.
Oh, man, that was so hectic.
It's us. That's us. That's us.
Dude, I was watching the pros reticle just like tracking someone. It's crazy. You watch mine, it's like all over the place.
One
Pros
big
are like
focus for the
auto-aiming
Hyperscape dev
dudes.
team is to regularly add gameplay content and features, keeping the game new and fresh week after week.
I hope so.
Yeah, you have to now, dude. You'll die.
Those
I love
limited time modes.
I love that shit.
Oh shit.
Max level loot. Oh,
Max level loot boxes.
It's weird, like the game will get better just for a couple weeks.
Get that crown. Crowns every day. Every game now. Crowns.
Turbo mode.
Turbo mode.
Street Fighter, dude.
Nice, yeah.
This next one is for the fans.
Third strike.
For the fans.
For the
Sam
fans?
Fisher.
That's
Okay.
us,
Sam
right?
Fisher.
I think so. We're gonna find out if we're a fan in
Whoa.
3.
Cara, você não vai entendendo. Isso é hoje.
Some
aqui.
Soderbergh heist
Você tem que ir
incoming.
lá.
It's a heartbeat, a pulse, a distant vibration.
No, Rio.
It's a
The
surge,
AR game? What is it?
a rush,
Dude,
the raw
Mobile.
of a nation.
Well, that camera shot was crazy.
It's nothing you could have predicted, but everything you believed in.
Australia.
It's nothing you expected, but everything
You know,
you
for the
ever
fans.
Yeah, is this a sports? Gonna be a sports
It
game?
feels very sportsy.
Yet
Yeah.
everything you would have wanted. It's bigger than you could have imagined. Yet everything you always needed.
Yo, the camera's gonna be on the
It's
ball.
everything you
That's neat.
achieved. Everything you cared about. It's everything you accomplished. Everything you cheered for. It's in every strategy planned.
Wait.
In every inch you gained.
When did they shoot all this? This would have been made a long time
I
ago.
don't know. I wish I could get a haircut.
Soccer, football game that doubles as a heist game.
Just shave your head, Huber.
Yeah.
Easy.
Is this like a service?
Wait, is this just Rainbow Six?
Share every moment. Share
It feels like
every
it's like a
action.
service, like a
Share every
social thing.
emotion.
Or like a
Yeah.
hotel?
Share every
Is there a rewards program?
every triumph.
Like an MLG hotel?
Share it with
Like a
friends.
credit card?
Just going nuts with those
It's the
things.
Ubisoft Resort.
Share the unforgettable.
Share. It's a World
I
Cup.
think it's a credit card.
Yeah,
Rainbow
Six.
Six.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
We are proud to have more than 60
For the
million
fans.
player Rainbow Six Siege, and we can
Oh,
say that we
like,
are top
I
tier
get it.
esport title. It was the
World
right
Cup,
moment to
baby.
have
Right.
a new layer of competition. We are working on esport for the last 5 years when we
Sick.
define a professional system with organization and regional model. So the Rainbow Six World Cup is a
They're very
new layer
confident
of
that
competition
things will
of
be
our
fine next year,
esport
right?
ecosystem. It will be the first time we have a country-based competition for our esport title. In the Rainbow Six World Cup, we'll have 20 teams participating to the main event, but more than 45 countries will participate to the qualifier.
Probably the US.
For such a special occasion, we are very happy to introduce Tony Parker, our ambassador for
Whoa.
the Rainbow Six World Cup.
Yeah, Tony Parker.
Parker.
Who's Tony Parker?
San
The
Antonio
NBA
Spurs.
NBA player.
Former San Antonio Spurs player, also from.
Wait, they're putting him in
you are
Rainbow
part
Six?
of,
Is that what they
the
said?
process of thinking about the World Cup. You will meet the players.
I'm like legit confused. Hold on.
Come on, chat.
Very
Tony
excited
Flopper.
about the
Come on.
opportunity to be an ambassador.
Got some,
of the
Tony
Rainbow Six.
Flopper.
Not got some bitter
That's
Spurs.
so good.
Bitter fans
That's
out there,
true,
victim
dude.
of the Spurs.
Dude, Spurs flop.
how special it is.
Tim Duncan
to
flopping all
play
over the
some
place.
very
Get
different
outta
than
here.
Yeah, why don't you go back to
like,
David
you
Robinson,
go
all
to
right?
a
Let's go to the
country,
Admiral.
You listen to the national anthem and you have the goosebumps, and you know it's a great honor.
These guys, they play for organizations, they don't play for their country yet. For them, it will be something completely different. It will be the first time.
It's crazy
they
we
will
can get
not
like the
play
Rainbow
their
Six Olympics,
teammates,
but not
they
the real
play,
Olympics.
Visually, what would be your advice?
Enjoy yourself because it's a unique experience to play in an international competition, and then there's all the pressure around it, you know, because when you play for your country, a lot of pride comes in, and it's going to be a whole new competition. But I'm sure if they can feel what I felt,
Dude, I would
they will
buckle
love the
so hard
experience.
on that stage.
And I
Holy
think in the
shit.
global scale for Ubisoft,
I'd be
Rainbow
like,
Six,
oh,
it's
my
that
controller's not
challenge
working,
to
gotta
do
go.
a World Cup, I think
Dude,
it's gonna be big.
picking up
Get a
that
hammer.
We need one of those. Come on.
Opportunity, you know, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
We'll bring back tournaments if we get something like
An
that.
ambassador like NBA champion Tony Parker
Yeah, I did a
just adds
tournament.
to the excitement for this massive event. Keep
The
your eyes
motorcycle
on
with the
all
colored
Rainbow
smoke.
Six
That's
Siege
the only one I
social
can't
accounts
connect
for
for
more
some
updates.
reason. It just
We're not done
just
just
not
yet
quite
with
sure
Rainbow.
how that
A new season is starting
factors into
tonight.
Rainbow
So
Six.
let's see what the team has planned.
Yo,
Oh, new
season
season.
drops.
I'm Leroy, creative director on Rainbow Six Siege. The Rainbow Six World Cup is going to be exciting and bringing the best players from countries all over the world in summer 2021. But for now, let's focus on what is happening in the game right now. A couple of years ago, we made the commitment to be live for at least 10 years. And today, we are already close to the halfway point of this symbolic milestone. We are not only maintaining this commitment, but we are doubling down by investing more than ever to make the game grow
Will
and
Halo
evolve.
Infinite make it 10 years?
This season will be Siege's biggest one to date. And we're excited to bring a familiar face to the Rainbow Six operator roster permanently. Sam Fisher, our call sign Zero in Siege, is bringing his combat experience and training into the game.
Don't you feel great about Sam Fisher being back?
Stop! Show you how he fits
That's Chris
within our
Redfield, man.
universe.
This is the Sam Fisher we always wanted.
Oh my god.
It's the Sam Fisher we need, but don't deserve.
Fisher trailer.
So funny.
The nanobots should help.
Like,
I
this
love
is
how
just-
like the
It's
night
a
vision
troll
goggles are
display.
always outside, so you know it's him.
Harry says
Gotta
it
make
will
sure
help
it's.
us into shape. That true?
Is he juicing up?
Yeah.
Move out, people.
Dude, he's looking like Hulk.
Yeah, what do we get in the Splinter Cell anime? That's the anime I want.
Yo, Sam Fisher Rainbow Six, though, it's pretty hype. It's pretty awesome.
He was in Ghost Recon, man. It's like Tron, you know? He's stuck
everywhere
in the Ubiverse.
Do you think it's all building up? Do you think it's all building up to Sam Fisher being in Smash Brothers?
Ooh,
maybe.
That would be amazing.
Sam and Snake in the
that
same
is the funny thing that could happen.
Yo, the life leaving his eyes, Jones.
He was just going unconscious. He cut off oxygen in his
Oh.
brain. He was just taking a nap. Easy. It's a cartoon.
How did the first session go?
You might want to call a medic.
R&D has set up the facilities you requested. Same time tomorrow?
That's the deal.
Splendid. Anything else I can do for you, Sam?
Training a new generation.
Yeah. Call me Zero.
What? Call me Zero. What does that mean?
The new season is live right now, and we're
That's some Metal
excited to
Gear
get your
stuff.
feedback on Zero and the rest of features
Joe,
coming
yeah,
out.
is that a Metal Gear
Before I go,
nod?
We also want
Major
to
Zero?
share some more good news for our players. As you know, this year is special, since the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are coming out. Today,
here we
we
go.
want to
Free
announce
upgrade?
that we are going to bring you the best Siege experience on console in 2020, with up to 4K and 120 FPS by the end of the year. And best of all, current console players
can say
will
November
all
10th
get
by
this
now.
update for free,
Free
once they
upgrade.
upgrade to the
Yeah.
next-gen platform of the same family. As we said,
I thought that
we're
game
in
was
this
free to
for the
play
long
already,
run,
is it not?
and we have plans for years to come.
I don't think so.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe some of the content's free,
Now it's
but
time for
that
a
they
sneak
add,
peek
that they
at
add
another
on,
fan
or
favorite
you can like
making
buy
its
the
return.
new characters.
Stop saying
in-game.
fan
You have to,
favorites.
like, work
That's
up
the
that
fan
currency.
favorite.
Like Hearthstone.
Oh.
If that one was for the
Birthday?
fans, are these other ones not for the fans?
Yeah,
This is pixel art, so I think yes, it's Scott. Let's go.
Back.
Yeah, dude.
This has got a shadow drop.
Another winter.
Dude.
Soundtrack.
Finally.
They better not delist it again in a year.
They better have the whole soundtrack.
Right now, shadow drop.
Oh man.
Do it, do it, do it.
This is so
it's a group
good.
stream. We're full playthrough, man.
Right now. Ready to download it. Right now.
Get this on my Switch.
The only thing is, yeah, like, do I have to buy it again if I already own it? I mean, I'll buy it again. I'll buy it again.
I mean, if you already own it, you don't need to buy it again, right?
I don't know. This might be a new version. They're like definitive edition.
Sure.
Love that kill. Complete edition. See. Nice. How that unpack flawless. What was that unpack?
I definitely had
Holiday.
Plus. All right.
It's time to
And
check
Switch,
in on
okay,
the
yeah.
Coming to
dystopian
Switch.
state
Stadia.
of future London.
Music is a
Watch Dogs.
huge cultural touchstone, and when you're working
I
on a
can't
game that's
go to Watch Dogs
in
after
a real
that.
place, it's something that you have to focus really hard on
I
to
just
make
want
sure
more
you get it
Scott
right.
Pilgrim now.
When we asked Londoners who was an
Hubert and I got
artist
this, don't worry.
who would really reflect and
I feel like I've seen this
underscore the
game
themes of
100
Watch Dogs
times.
Legion,
100 times, spread.
speaking up for the oppressed and
It's ready.
Godzilla.
yeah. There was one name that came up over and over again. This guy
Sam
went from
Fisher.
freestyling in the London Underground music scene to headlining at Glastonbury in less than 5 years. He's had massive.
It's in a weird
critical
spot
and
now
commercial
because it
success.
launches
He's been on the cover of Time
the end of
magazine.
October,
He's
but then the
won
next
dozens
gen
of
version
awards.
comes out in November.
Oh,
and
shit.
Yeah.
has
So it's like
a voice
when it comes
to
out,
speak
it's
up
like, dude,
and
I don't
fight
want to
for
play this
social
watered down
That's Ubisoft.
version.
That was Black Flag for me.
Yeah.
I played about 20% of Black Flag, then stopped and started over. On Xbox One.
Yo, Stormzy.
What they have done
Beth loves Stormzy.
recreating London is the most insane, epic, incredible thing I've ever seen.
Couldn't you put a mic on this guy?
You guys are
Stormzy hype.
Who's that?
It's a rapper.
There's a musician they're collaborating with for the game.
Yep. Dude, sick.
Me and my manager got a wicked relationship with. The excitement he phoned me with, I hadn't heard since I got booked for Glasgow. I was like, yo, bro, there's this game.
I'm getting bored of you boys. Flex on them looking like the old of my boys.
The vibes in this Ubisoft Forward have been
Fallen My Enemy's Mission.
As usual.
In-game October 29th.
unexpected.
Way.
Our beautiful city has been through the ringer.
I hope they unlock
Now
that
it's
whole
fallen
song and
into the
dances
hands
and
of
emote.
criminal
I
organizations
love that.
vying to control whatever's
I don't
left.
remember falling on many
It's
enemies
all
when I
gone to
played
shit.
this.
Lucky
Yeah,
for
there was
us,
that ability I
our
missed out on.
underground hacker collective DedSec is
Love
here
London.
to
We've seen this trailer before, right?
Where do
Hard
we
to tell.
start?
Hard to tell.
Look around.
Really hard to
It's
tell.
Yeah,
punks,
at this point, they kind of all blend together.
construction workers, paramedics, annoying tourists.
I mean, it is hard when
parents.
Is this the
Welcome to
same?
find the
London.
characters.
Join the
Any one of them
resistance.
could become
Could
your
be
next
whoever you
playable
want.
Well, if it has the grandma gag,
Any
it has the-
trailer.
Yeah.
The world is fucking the same.
Let's do some recruiting, shall we?
Recruit the grandma again.
Looks promising. Let's hack into his profile. Dan, a getaway driver. He has a
Brad, that's going to be
custom
so
vehicle
tough
to
during
make
this
for a fast
playthrough.
exit.
Not to just be like, oh,
And
I leveled up.
an anti-chase ability, making him immune to those
I
pesky
definitely
chase
want to be
drivers.
respectful
He can also hack vehicles
to other
to clear
people's
the way.
heritages, but
That'll
This
come in
is
handy in
really
hot
It's gonna be
fancied up HUD though, Jones. This is not the HUD.
you do get that information now. That is what it looks. It tells you at least
I'm
three
just saying,
things. I think.
it is kind of weird. Unless
Well,
they've
how about
done some
Ellen?
drastic changes. They're just
Hacker
cutting
could
between
always be
real
useful.
gameplay and like
Thanks to her
CG stuff
viral
here.
hacking skill,
Yeah.
her hacks propagate, affecting everything in the surrounding area. She also can electrify enemies with her shock hack. and
I
can
think
steal
we've
access
come
keys
over the
without needing to
hill
enter an
now
enemy
where
location.
I don't want to hear any more about this game. This is the
Right.
moment where it's kind of like de-hyping me now because we've come over it.
They're showing you everything cool you can do in the game.
Feeling
Like
a
they
little
should have
more
just ended with the
artsy in your
Stormzy thing.
approach?
Honestly, that was
Teresa
cool. It
is a
was
street
short.
artist. Her paintball gun
It's like
gives
we've
her a
seen
non-lethal
all
way to
this.
take out enemies.
Yeah.
Or
And
two
she-
birds with one
Pacifist-
stone.
that can
Show us
destroy
this while
Pacifist
we're
run?
hearing his song.
Paintball gun is cool though.
Yeah, Pacifist Run.
That was cool. Paintball.
Not bad, eh? So how do you convince the people of London to join your team? Talk to them and find out what it takes to prove that your cause is worthy.
Tell me what's wrong. I witnessed Albion doing something.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have like a cop, an engineer, and like the rest are gonna be hitmen. Like, I'm just gonna be like,
find them.
After you help
One
them,
guys you
they
can bring
will
a cool
join
gun.
your
How about that?
ranks and become the stars of your story.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
know all-
gonna
you
try
know
to
all
make
this,
John
it's-
Wick.
Keep a lookout.
Yo,
Some of the
David
most
Bowie.
legendary recruits are not someone you just run into every day.
Like this robotic beekeeper, Shelby. She can
Robotic
wreak havoc
beekeeper.
using her bee swarm.
Whoa, Black
She
Mirror,
also has a
dude.
unique
Wow.
weapon, the Overcharge.
Not the bees.
Yes. No,
She looks-
actually,
her outfit
I think
looks like
this,
Death Stranding.
this is kind of cool.
That's
She can go,
Bioshock,
like,
man.
Black Mirror.
Bioshock.
Looks like Death Stranding.
Wacky characters, man. Look at
Yeah, I
this.
think wacky is the most interesting parts of this game.
It's like that Oprah meme. Like,
You can recruit the old bloody city if you want. Doesn't mean you should. Henry here's got low mobility, so he's not really fit for a mission that requires you to be nimble.
I hope it does that stuff
He's a
though if you
hitman.
select them.
yeah.
Seems like the perfect recruit. But if you're approaching a stealth mission, maybe you should keep an eye out for another hitman whose attributes don't include hiccups. No matter
Oh,
who
no.
you recruit,
Oh,
you can
no.
specialize each
Oh, I thought you were
individual
gonna bring
to
Sam Fisher. I
complement
really did.
your playstyle by choosing one of the many unlockable weapons and gadgets like the missile drone, the AR cloak, the spider bot. Yes, I did say spider bot. This is your team. Make it the way you like. Recruit skillful people, adapted for various types of missions.
Okay.
Or go with weirdos and
Jason
grannies.
Spot, no.
No one's here to judge. So get out in the streets and assemble your dream team. London is calling.
This is the real Suicide Squad game.
Hello everyone, my name is Latif Sleinaden. I am the live producer on Watch Dogs Legion. On behalf of the entire dev team, I want to send a huge thank you to all the fans for the love and support since our announcement. And today, I'm happy to announce that an old friend is coming back.
Sam Fisher.
Oh
Sam
no.
Fisher. Dude.
Everything's Sam
Please
Fisher.
be Marcus. No,
Yeah,
for
it'll
real,
be a
please
Watch
be
Dogs
Marcus.
character probably.
Please be Marcus.
Oh no,
It's
Aiden
Marcus.
Pearce.
I don't think it's Marcus.
Oh, it's Aiden? The Watchdog?
For me, London.
I mean, I like Aiden Pearce, but Marcus
You
is
asked,
a
and he's
freaking
back.
10 out of 10.
Older,
Well, if they're bringing Aiden.
but not necessarily wiser.
Yeah, just give it time.
Aiden
Don't add him
Pearce
in later.
Yeah.
will be a fully playable character in Watch Dogs Legion as part of our post-launch plans.
Playable hero and story arc.
Wait,
Available with
available
season
season
pass.
What?
Season
We'll open up a whole
pass,
new
baby.
chapter
It is-
in his story
I mean, as somebody who didn't
as
play
part of
one
our
or,
standalone DLC
you know, much of
included
two,
in our
I
season
don't
pass.
really care. I wouldn't want him actually to
Stay
kind of get
tuned
involved.
and welcome.
Yeah, he should be his own story. Like
Everyone has
that
a
was the
good
same
reason to
cutscene
join
as
the
one of the
resistance
created
in Watch
characters.
Dogs Legion. The
That's-
fight for freedom begins
Whatever.
on October 29th.
Ubisoft
wasn't excited
Forward
about
will
the
be
season
back
pass
in the
anyway.
upcoming months with more of
It
everything
sounds
you
like
want to know
they do
about
have his own
developing
story.
games.
It's just he can be
before
part
we
of the
go,
main game too.
here's
He'll
one
definitely
more
have his own way to tell the story.
One more
but-
thing. Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Looks like a rabbit's.
Trials Battle Royale. Trials Battle Royale, baby.
Sick.
Looks like
Wait.
They're like bicycle. I mean, what?
What? Nope.
triathlon.
It's like Fall Guys
Whoa.
with esports.
It's Steep back?
With exports, sorry.
Steeper. Oh, is this the funny part?
Why'd they all stop?
River Republic.
Riders Republic?
Riders
Riders Republic.
Okay.
My name is Charlotte. I work in Ubisoft Annecy, and I'm a senior community developer. Today, I'm very excited to announce our new IP, Riders Republic. Riders Republic is a mass multiplayer game where you enjoy extreme sports outdoors together with your friends and the community. Our studio is known for its expertise on many multiplayer
I
games.
can't show it.
There are going to be a lot of
There's
Fall
a huge
Guys in
world to
this.
explore, so I'm very excited.
Riders Republic for me is about just killing it
on dream terrain with the sickest extreme sports and doing it with other people. For Riders Republic, you enter into this world with all these people around you, which gives you a ton of possibilities to group up with them, to challenge them, to experiment with different extreme sports on different types of terrain. You have forest, you have snow, you have sand, you have mountains, you have cliffs. It's amazing when you see all these people just
Man, after
flying around
Steep,
you,
like
jumping
Ubisoft really
off
loves
jumps,
this. They really,
jumping through
and even
gates.
the
It's one of those
roller
visions
champions
that you're like, oh
they're
my
really
God,
into
this game's crazy.
fun, vibrant, weird sports games.
This game is that
just wish we could see
next-gen
gameplay.
social
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
interaction
what
game.
this
No,
is.
without gameplay, it's hard to
And,
get
a
too
lot of
excited.
possibilities.
Yeah.
It's literally an extreme sports fantasy land.
Like, it seems like a cool concept. Just
Our
need to see
objective
it.
was to really depict natural places, and we wanted to go for
Sam Fisher in
the
it,
biggest, the most impressive natural places in the world. So we decided to go to the U.S. national parks. What we did is actually
I'm surprised
stitching
Sam Fisher is
together
not on one of those
7
bikes.
regions
I
in a way
guess.
that feels natural.
Wait, they haven't said
For
an old
each of
friend's
them,
coming back
we
yet.
actually use GPS data so that everything you see stands there for real, and I think it's going to be a great experience. Our philosophy was to be able to welcome different kinds of
Oh, wait,
players,
is this
let
gameplay?
them enjoy the game the
That
way they
looked
want.
like gameplay.
Choose their setting, choose their sport, and
For
then go
just a
where they
tiny
want
bit
to
of
go.
gameplay.
We're very excited to be able to reveal it to the
They
world.
like didn't
So now
render
I've
out
got
that shot
one more
fully in
thing for you to
CG,
check
so they
out.
settled for
Enjoy
that.
it.
All right.
Wait, they one more thing.
Here we go.
One
Here
more
we
thing?
go. Here we go.
My moment
Sweet.
of glory awaits. God damn it! How do you work this piece of
Optimized for next gen.
No.
Build them like they used to.
Features will depend on platforms.
Welcome to Riders Republic, Adrenaline Junkies. There are no rules here. But what's a republic without a
It's like humor in
constitution, am I
every
right?
game they talked about.
Here's a few truths
Yeah.
about how we lay it down. We, the Riders, welcome all thrill seekers to the Republic.
See, Brad, this is the closest I get to SSX. This is all I get. You know?
Dude, I feel bad for you, dude.
Proponents of madness,
close.
get ready for
It's
rad.
a lot of focus on the
We, the Riders,
avatars.
salute
Yeah, it's the
rationality
cosmetics.
of
Oh, they'll make
irrationality.
their cash.
Whoa, what the?
Oh yeah.
We,
Dude,
the
I like
Riders,
that.
say that friends who slay together stay together.
Personal challenges or something?
Gather your best friends and go crazy, baby.
Fair part. Good for that.
If you ride,
So are you racing or something? Because like, why wouldn't you pick the wingsuit?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like pick that. What was that? The jetpack.
jetpack.
You win. I won. Bye. See you later, losers.
This guy's just running.
we the Riders insist that you do you always. Outrace, out-trick, outperform.
Yeah, they did say racing.
I think there are races, but what you're seeing isn't a race. I think when it's kind of
Yeah.
multi-vehicle like that, it's, you just goof off.
I imagine there's
Yeah, I
maybe
think
some
it's
kind of
probably a mix of
scoring or
exploration and
handicap
tricks and-
system.
Or
where
maybe
you're
it's like
gr-
team-based, and you can
Yosemite
have
here.
so many of one vehicle on each team.
There's gonna be something like that, yeah. Where it's like a rally race or something.
Be it road, freestyle,
Okay.
slope style, enduro, or downhill. As you grow, the trip gets so slick, and it'll help you drop bigger cliffs.
Yo, that Red Bull sponsorship, old
We the
friend.
Riders assure epic events to build your rep.
X Games.
Yeah.
It's time to make some history.
Oh wow,
Sign
X
up
Games.
on
Okay.
and qualify for
I'm
big-time
playing this.
competition.
I mean, come on.
Make a name for
Oh,
yourself.
I'm totally playing
Never
this.
stop doing things for the first time.
Red Bull Rampage, the harshest and most unforgiving canvas.
I played the crew too. I'm playing this.
That looks really fun. The downhill like this.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that is cool.
Dude, Dawn is pumped right now.
Remember when we thought it was Trials for a second?
Yeah.
First
So that-
person?
yeah.
First person is insane.
These are the gnarliest jumps I've ever seen in one row. Oh, massive run. That's gonna be jumping.
I don't know if that landing looked rough.
Okay.
Dirt and ice and everything nice.
We the Riders invite you to leave the roads and take the
Yo.
trails.
Paragliding?
Explore the land.
Pilot wings.
Climb
Did
the
you just say
peaks.
explore?
Roam
Ba-
the
we
natural
go.
world.
Okay, here we
After
go.
all, it's bad manners to keep the mountains waiting.
Yeah. This is what was cool about Steep. It was just all snow. You know, it's like,
right.
Can I race a
snowy
bear?
forest? You've seen them all.
Ow. Oh my gosh.
Oh. Mammoth, dude.
Hey, Mammoth!
This seems pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, this is cool.
I always wanted to go to Zion. Always wanted to go to Grand Tetons.
We, the riders, guarantee a ton of insane contests all the time. There's trick battles to grind your way through.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
These little mini arenas.
Oh, skate park.
Color change.
Do it with your crew and show them who's
Yeah,
boss.
it's like trying to get territory.
And join community challenges like heavy-duty mass racing.
I hope one of the things I didn't like about Steep is they were like, this is how you snowboard, full stop. You cannot change any part of this. This is how you control it. And like, it'd be nice if there was a little bit of leeway into like what buttons did what.
Yeah.
There we go.
I am all about these huge races.
I was gonna say, like, there's gonna be so many BMs at the beginning, like knocking people over.
Yeah. Steep also had a really good replay system, so it'd be fun if you could like replay an entire race.
Well, we got another group stream game.
Oh yeah.
Gravity is a myth.
Hopefully we can get the community in on it too.
Yeah, I hope it's easy to set up a room.
February?
February 25th.
Okay.
Be on the lookout
That's
for
a lot
more updates
closer than I
on
thought it
Riders
would be.
Republic in the coming months.
This felt like the real
Today,
Ubisoft
you got the
E3.
first in-depth
No,
look
Prince
at
of
Immortals
Persia.
Fenyx Rising. Caught a glimpse of Prince of Persia, Sands of Time Remake. Got to fight off 7 evil exes.
This kind
in
of thing
Scott
here
Pilgrim
just feels like
versus
another
the
state
world
of play,
game,
but
and
there was a
witness
lot
the
of
big
action.
Well, no, the
reveal
end of this,
Riders
it
Republic,
reminds me of like an old,
along with
like,
so much more.
G4 show or something. It's
You can
weird.
expect more reveals and news in the next Ubisoft.
Well, like them ending with a
Be
game
sure to
we've
stay
never
tuned for the
heard
post-show,
of, and
featuring
it
a
being like
walkthrough of Immortals
treating it
Fenyx
like a
Rising
big deal and
and a
actually
roller
seeming
champion
cool is
show
like
match.
what I remember of like several years in a row of Ubisoft E3s, like
Yeah.
with Watch Dogs and
Yeah, no
started
Watch
kicking it off.
Dogs. Hmm.
Wait, what? Oh, is this the post show?
Everybody,
Yeah.
and welcome to the Ubisoft Forward
Yeah.
You
post show.
want me to
I'm Mimi,
mute? You wanna-
community
Yeah,
developer
you just meet the
on
people.
I hope you can
Immortals.
You can turn it
recruit
down.
Stormzy.
Yeah.
Mute or
And
turn
it
down?
is.
Like, I want
Yeah.
Stormzy on my team.
Probably
Yeah,
get
I
it.
think that was actually pretty decent. I mean, it
That's
had
hype.
some lulls and some like weird whiffs, but I think it came out ahead overall.
They waited a weird long time to show that they had gameplay of Riders Republic when the
Yeah.
crews when the developers were talking about it. It's like this is when you show the game. You just don't go back to.
Yeah, I think that's part of it, right? Like there's a lot of these things where like they started out like, what am I doing? What are you doing? What am I looking at? And then like, oh, okay, now I'm into this. You know, like even with Gods and Monsters starting off with that song.
Today, I'm
Like,
Oh, yeah, so I
you're
can now
blowing
say
it, you're blowing it, and then finally they just like started showing gameplay and they saved it. So it's like this mismatch in the marketing.
And Watch
Yeah.
Dogs starting and being like, "Here's the premise." You're like, "Are you nuts?" It was just like the 8th trailer
We
we've
brought
seen in this
the
game.
VO up.
Mm-hmm.
Some people yeah. I can now say I played this.
Yep, our preview is
Yeah.
now up. I should make sure that all the bells and whistles are.
You
taken care
played
of on
this,
that.
and we didn't say this in the video, Damiani. You played this for 2.5 hours.
Played for 2 hours, and
Yeah, and
they showed
I've
me
seen
stuff
all of
immediately
his
that I haven't.
footage
Well, I mean, no, there's stuff in here that I didn't get to see.
Yeah,
that weird
Yeah.
like purple monster boss looking thing. Didn't see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is exactly how we
Arius, whatever.
started. We started here, and we were in the Forge area. Yep, the Forge lands is exactly what I played.
And I saw a lot of people in chat saying that this game is completely uninspired. They are 100% correct. this is
No, it's very inspired.
This is
It's
the
inspired by
moment,
Breath of the Wild.
Right, the moment
look,
Breath of the Wild.
lifting of
But
the
it's
rock.
like,
Yeah.
what other
The
game has
moment
come
Breath
out
of the Wild
that's
blew up, they
done
had
Breath
a
of the
meeting.
Wild?
And they
Dude,
said best
numbers,
pitch,
Hubert.
anybody, and just
Yeah,
somebody
damage
said,
numbers.
you know, Greek mythology, and they were like,
Yeah, there's
go.
damage
But I also
numbers.
don't like that criticism because, like, I'll play like 50 games that are the same. Like, why does it
Hey,
even matter?
If you're
Why
gonna
does it
copy
matter?
a game, copy one of the best.
Yeah, like, dude, if this is like Breath of the Wild, that's like one of the best compliments you could possibly give it.
Hubert,
Yeah,
I never
it
played
does
that Captain
differentiate itself, too.
I never played that Captain America game, but I remember people being like, "Oh, it's kind of like Arkham," and I was like, "Oh, that sounds great."
Yeah,
I was way
It's
down
good.
for
It's a
like
sick
just
game.
please give me a Punisher game in the Arkham style. Give me a Deadpool game in the Arkham style. Like, yeah, I have no problem with them because as Damiani said, and I'm talking way more than him.
Prince of Persia is coming to Switch later. Chat wants to let us know, and
nice.
Stadia
Nice.
later. Okay. I mean, they're
They
literally
do
showing
a lot
you
of new
exactly
stuff.
what I played. Everything you're showing here, this is what I did. I won't talk over them too much though, because you can watch my video with me and Brandon and I talking about this stuff.
25-minute combo, full of gameplay.
I like that Cyclops design quite a bit. It's cool.
And the thing about that music, Blood, is like the game is very much a comedy. Like it's very
Right.
silly.
Yeah.
There's like the goofy narration the whole time. Like lots of one of the things that was fun that Damiani said is like it had like demo jokes. Like the thing Damiani played knew it was a demo, knew when the game was coming out. You know, like correctly pronounced Ubisoft. Like it was very self-aware. So, which I think is smart because that'll separate it from Breath of the Wild. Because I think if this tried to take itself super seriously, that would kind of be a little standoffish because we're like, we technically already played this. But coming to stuff that's not Switch, coming to PC, like I bet this game is really pretty.
The spears remind me of Ghost of Sparta. It was like spear move, the Spartan spears.
Yeah, those are your like god specials, and they
cool.
that blue meter that appears next to your character, that's your stamina meter. So like gliding uses it, each of your specials uses it. You can restore it obviously by standing still, or doing your light heavy attacks will restore it.
Do weapons break? I can't believe I didn't ask that.
There was, as far as I saw, there was no durability, but there was some stuff they didn't let us see.
Oh,
interesting.
This looks fun.
And they said there'll be
I feel like if that was a
Lasers.
major part of the game, though, you would have seen it.
What's this? Co-op?
Yeah, these are like their shrines, the Breath of the Wild shrines. There's like 3 types.
How'd the combat feel? Was it like Darksiders? Was it? Like
It's more like that. It's no, Breath of the Wild is more methodical. It's slower paced in my opinion. This is it's like character action light. It's more like Darksiders. OG, like the original Darksiders felt very similar.
Got it. Cool.
Zeus is lightning, dude.
Yeah, those are used to upgrade abilities and gear.
But that song was still just so, because all you had was her in that song, and like the world and the narration and the the comedy of her surroundings match, but like she does not. Like so the juxtaposition of her in that song was very, very strange.
For their enemies, there's loot.
Also saw chat said apparently that the Aiden Pearce will have his own like story content, and you can put him on YouTube. Like, there will be
you probably
it did say that. It did say that, but it was weird to show the exact same cutscene as like earlier in the footage. It showed a created character in the exact same cutscene that he was in. So you probably just play the whole game as him.
It was a Watch Dogs trailer, man. We've seen a lot of the same things.
Like the Cyclops.
Like I still wish that he was contained to his own thing.
Cool bowling. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool.
Minotaur.
Sheikah Slate, dude. What's that blue meter below them, Damiani?
Below. So that they have
Enemies.
health and they have their own stamina. So you break their stamina, they go into stun mode with the little thing above them, the stars. So your meter can also go kind of like over the limit if you spend too much, and like if you run out of stamina, you just can't do any moves, but you still can move around normally. I think if you go over the limit, like an attack pushes you over your bars, it goes into like red, and it starts depleting. And if it goes to nothing, you do like the panting, like can't do anything for a second. But if you go in and use your attacks, you can build up your stamina again. So it's kind of the controlling the arrow thing was kind of cool.
I imagine you will be insanely OP in this game. Classic Ubisoft open world.
Probably.
Every open world Ubisoft game I've ever played, you can just
I feel like they're showing
so
too much
OP.
here. I didn't see some of this stuff. It's like I don't want to see any more. Stop.
Well, I
You'll
think
forget it by
because
the
you
time
can
you
go
play.
wherever, right? From the start
Yeah,
of the
it's
game.
one of those things. Yeah.
You know, it's like they're gonna want to show variety.
Now that we've put our wits
summon
to
your
the
horse
test,
fast. That's cool.
Let's move on to the next part.
Yeah,
of
it
our
just
quest.
appears onto you.
And the world is very like unreal in terms of like you
step
have
to
all these
relighting the
realms,
forge
you know,
is
these
to destroy
biomes that
some
are
of
just
the
like
corruption
slammed
that
right
Typhon
next
has
to each
spread
other. But
over
it's
the
mythology. They're all the areas are based on gods, so it makes sense why, you know, a desert would just suddenly like bump into a snowy mountain.
Oh, this is funny. I didn't really.
This looks cool. Dude.
It's like the
I'm
opposite
so
of
here
Odyssey.
for this.
So
Complete
the
fantasy.
first quest, the quest that they're doing here is what we got to do is restarting the forge and the forge lands. There was a sub-objective that you could do as well. Oh, dude, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool.
So Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, there's a sub.
That is the most hilarious.
They give you
so
optional.
funny.
They give you optional sub-objective stuff, which is kind of
Many
cool.
ways to light the coal on fire.
Oh,
Love sub-objectives.
nice.
The hearth is now relit.
Some good puzzling.
Since a battle with the legendary automaton awaits us at the forge, let's head to our base of operations.
And if you like
Wait,
affect,
did
you
I
know,
get to the
big
boss without
places
doing
like
that,
this,
then?
and then see it later,
Maybe.
you know, like from a distance, you can see the forge being lit.
I might have circumvented something potentially. I don't know.
The meta, you found it already.
This is the hub area. This is pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
This is where you do your upgrades and stuff. There's like a
Okay.
kind of cute little animation after you do you confirm stuff.
Skill tree, baby.
So I didn't really get to mess with this. So this is kind of yeah.
Hammer, dude. Cool.
On her journey to defeat Typhon, Fenyx will need all of the upgrades she can
Ready.
get.
I'm ready for this game.
You'll work out.
Yeah, I'm way down.
That's great.
Yeah, I will confess it is shameless, but
So there is stealth.
down.
There's an ability to crouch and blend in with your surroundings, and you can sneak up on things and do stealth kills.
Is it insta
Or
kill?
stealth hits.
Okay.
It's not. Well, I mean, the most enemies were. Yeah, this is the boss fight.
It probably just
You got to
depends
do.
on their level or how much health they have.
One thing I like, Damiani, was
Dude,
like
Iron
some of the
Giant.
updraft sections and stuff that you had to gain altitude.
Yep, they have a lot of that in both the vault shrine areas, I guess, and just in the world. Like, there's the time challenges where you gotta like make your way across a certain distance.
Athena's dash and Ares' wrath are all good choices here. The automaton's uppercut is quite deadly,
yeah, I'll play it.
but this combo.
Hell yeah.
Have they done like the perfect dodge yet, where it slows down time? That's perfect.
Yeah, they showed some of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do every side quest.
So that
this
blue
game has.
blue flash is when you break their stamina.
Yeah,
You know,
makes
I mean,
Let's finish him off
I
with
see
our
some
newly
people that are,
acquired
you know, frustrated with what they talked about today. One of the positives, I think the big positives from this is like all of this is happening like right now. All of this is February 25th was the furthest date they talked about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We found out about like 2 new things, you know, with
Power has been
Scott Pilgrim and
restored
Prince
to
of
the
Persia that are
forge.
again like very soon, you know. So
Oh,
I-
and Riders Republic as well.
Hephaestus' workshop is roaring
So,
back to life.
I'm
Fenyx's
excited
job is
just
done.
in general about you know, looking forward to these things very quickly because that's like
Seems Typhon has
just
other
the mood I'm in, you know. It's just that we know these
We're
consoles are
seeing
coming out. What
Typhon's
am I
rage, which means
Yeah.
what am I
he
playing
sent
on
a
PS5,
corrupted fallen
Xbox Series
hero.
X? Ah, I'm playing Riders Republic. Sweet.
Oh yeah, this is the.
Oh
thing
yeah,
I
this
also
is the
mentioned.
basically the Blood Moon.
He sends in a challenger,
Calamity
basically.
damage?
He sends in like a special enemy to challenge you.
Will experience
Oh.
Immortals,
Yeah. Like these like sentinel-looking
or
dudes.
larger-than-life monsters.
I love the idea that there's a god in each zone. That's a really cool premise that I'm all about. Just like going to each zone, doing something for a god there, cleaning up the zone. Like it gives me incentive, even more incentive to wanna fully dive into each zone.
And like even if this game is contrived, you still got to make it. You know, you can't just like cheat something like this. You know, like this is a big world with a lot of stuff going on, and so I don't know, I could feel a passion behind it. I can see this team, you know, being really wrapped
Dude,
up.
yeah, the art style, Jones, all those
in this
creatures,
character
looks
in the
cool.
world. I mean, it went from gods and monsters to, you know, immortal Fenyx Rising. They definitely want people to know this character, and so they, you know, I'm sure they're desperate to franchise this thing.
Yeah, although with it being completely customizable, the character is little.
Like a long way off.
Yeah.
Yes, fine.
It's whoever you want her to be.
Yeah, or him.
Yeah, I did not get to see the custom characterization stuff that they showed in the trailer. That was not available. So it's I was very curious how different you can make your character look, and it's like all over the place. It's pretty cool.
I can't believe they got that URL. It's like, what even? What is that? Somebody's password? What even is that?
We were joking. We thought it'd be funny if the Switch version gets like Kid Icarus exclusive skins or something.
It's Ubisoft Quebec. It seems like. To me, that's the A team.
I'm surprised they're not talking more about Scott Pilgrim. Like, what happened? I thought that was impossible. I thought there was.
I think it was just being held up by Universal licensing. I think they finally made a. I think they made a.
Who buckled? I want to know. You know who. What was the payout?
But
I want to know
who got paid.
Yeah.
Any of the trailers you want to check out? Thankfully, we got all of them here. Thank you, Sarah, for linking the video page for Ubisoft North America. So we have all their stuff. Oh gosh, is this
We're showing Roller Champions.
Roller
now.
Champion? Yeah.
I think they're doing like a live play thing.
Chad, I swear to you, when I played this game at E3, it was really, really fun.
Yeah.
Simple concept.
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Is this coming out this year?
It's been cooking for a little too long.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me see if it's in the emails. I know they talked about it in the pre-show as well.
It's definitely overdone. They need to take this thing out of the oven.
They're crisping
let's
it.
Go. Yeah.
Since
Same with Watch Dogs Legion.
Since you brought it up, how feeling pretty good about Scott Pilgrim coming back.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, it's so jolly. That's just so wonderful, and it's so great. And I don't know if they talked about online co-op, but like,
it has to. It's like,
please,
I'm sure.
Please.
I have so many Ubisoft emails. I'm just gonna have to search.
I'm curious if you have to buy this again because they call it complete edition.
Yeah, dude,
so
for sure you do.
Yeah,
for sure, 100%.
I mean, just for safeties, just let me just get a new, login on the.
I'm just more worried about my save data. I spent a lot of time. This game, you have to grind a little bit at the beginning to get a little bit more powerful because the game's kind of brutal early on. Yeah, it's really rough early on in terms of difficulty.
You gotta grind that shop.
Start over.
You gotta buy that food, get those stats, buy those tapes.
I've got a bunch of Ubisoft emails. None of them are about Roller Champions. The most recent email I have is from March. So.
Ben F809 wonders if there'll be a physical version. That's a good question.
Yo,
I don't know. That'd be cool. Limited run games.
Limited run games.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect candidate.
So let me freeze this here. The platform.
Oh yeah, one of the perks of Scott Pilgrim coming out is that next gen is gonna be here, so you'll have that on your hard drive for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one not saying the platforms? It said holiday, but didn't give the logos for the platforms for this one, huh?
Hey, maybe there's hope for PT coming back.
No,
me.
Never lose hope.
I'm surprised there's no a Far Cry.
Never give up.
Oh,
I'm a little surprised, but if they're doing more frequent things like this, then
I guess
not a big Assassin's Creed too.
They're talking about the next 6 months essentially.
Yeah, I thought it'd be out in 6 months. I guess not. Must be further away. So we won't be seeing Beyond Good and Evil probably for a while then.
Oh no,
they didn't show Assassin's Creed either.
All right, what did Twitter tweet out?
That's actually a fair point.
Okay, so there was the image. Available holiday 2020 on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, Stadia, PC, and so Scott
Far Cry is
Pilgrim
January. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Rainbow Six Quarantine. Good call, chat.
Yep.
The other, I think.
Do we know if you can recruit Stormzy on your team? Like, has that?
They would say it. No,
I'm sure you can. Okay.
Let me see.
They'd show him,
or if maybe you just do a mission for him.
Oh, they did. He was walking down the street.
Yeah. But the thing is, isn't the thing about that game you can recruit anybody?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess if he's in it, like, he's recruitable, right?
Except this guy.
They say he will ask players for their help in a dedicated in-game mission.
Okay.
KU knew they said beforehand Skull and Bones wasn't going to be.
Yeah, they actually said Skull and Bones was
time.
changing. Yeah, they said they're going for a more ambitious idea, so they're going to need a little more time.
It'll be.
I hope it's just a sick pirate game.
It will be.
Yeah.
You'll be able to go on land and fight. I bet. It'll be a full-on open
They're
world
probably
pirate
making
game.
something that was closer to Sea of Thieves, and they're like, nah, we got to make like something more ambitious.
Huber, a third person next gen Sea of Thieves.
How about that Prince of Persia remake? Ubisoft's first ever remake.
It looks a little last gen, but I'm down. Like,
yeah, it's weird because it's a mix there, right? Like the textures look better, but sometimes the modeling doesn't look that high. So I'm curious, what their approach was for that in terms of like, did they just essentially import the level design and start building on top of it, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, comparatively to other remakes, it obviously doesn't look as good, but like when they showed the original CG cutscenes, and that just, it's so much better than even that. Like, that is awesome. That's so cool. Like, I remember playing freaking Final Fantasy VII and those cutscenes being like, oh my God, it'll never be this good. And like, no.
But
we're so far past that.
When we first saw RE2 and RE3 remake, like we could, you and I could sniff out things immediately that we were like, whoa, what is that? Like that definitely was not in the original game. And like everything I saw today from Sands of Time was like, yeah, this is Sands of Time. Even when they were like, we remodeled all the animation. I'm like, to make essentially the same cutscene, like it's not. They showed like the princess being like, no, and reaching out, and it's like, I'm not like wowed from a sense of like they are bringing that scene to an entirely new level. It's a good story though. Actually, the narration in that game was very well written. When I replayed it like a decade ago or something, but like there was definitely like a much past release second playthrough that I did, and I remember being impressed. And it's not a super long game, and it's just like all the puzzles are great. It feels really good. It was kind of the predecessor to that Arkham style, so like a very counter heavy to Assassin's Creed. Like it was kind of the birth of that system. So
my money's always been on an Assassin's Creed remake. I wonder if this is testing the waters.
Or potentially, I know a lot of people were sour on Three Kings, Two Thrones was the third one, and
Two Thrones, right?
What was the second one?
Warrior Within.
Warrior Within was the one that was like
Godsmack, dude.
It went like off the rails trying to be marketing.
There's some requests to see some people want to see the 2008 Prince of Persia again.
A lot of people hated Warrior Within.
Here you go.
I enjoyed it a lot. So if they did Warrior Within,
saw some claims that 2008 Prince of Persia looked better. Here you go. Here you go, chat. You can do your own comparison.
Dahaka, baby. Dahaka.
I like this game.
I mean, I like the art style.
I really
of
liked
2008 Prince of Persia. I freaking love this game. Yeah,
I loved it. Yeah, I love those hooks feel so good.
But I mean, the art direction definitely aged better. But at the same time, on a technical level, it still looks like last gen too to me.
Yeah, things just aren't as sharp.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah.
For sure.
But bringing a lot of things back, man. Bringing back Scott Pilgrim and Prince of Persia in the same announcement. Like, And that was teased. Prince of Persia was teased, and a lot of people were like, I don't know, by the iconography there, the logo and stuff. I don't think it's Sands of Time. I think it's it might be like a reimagining of the original Prince of Persia, like a side-scrolling thing, or some like $20 digital only game. But it's like,
I wonder how much it'll be.
This is different. This is cool. And I imagine there's a ton of gamers out there that never touched any.
Yeah, always with remasters.
I would imagine always 20 or 30.
From the Riders Republic gameplay, where'd it go? We got the cinematic trailer. I guess it's because
I love the mascot running, man. How would it?
I have the gameplay trailer.
You just run.
Can we see the Aiden Pearce footage?
Can you just run down the hill?
Yeah, if you can link me it, I can just grab it.
Yeah, I just need to actually get it because otherwise it gives me the weird email gobbledygook. Here we go.
Thank you.
Hopefully Splinter Cell's coming for sure. Like this, there's no way they pull this. Yeah, for sure.
It's so funny the amount of Splinter Cell teases.
Yeah. It's building up. It's leading up to a Splinter Cell game for sure.
You missing that Court of Owls, hype? You got a hole in your heart. You need to fill with something.
It's a guarantee.
A new conspiracy theory.
It's a guarantee. One thing, it's not even a
theory. So here, Brandon, with Riders Republic, like it's interesting because I'm very I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun screwing around, exploring this world, doing stunts and tricks and crazy courses. But at the same time, I feel there's just something about the attitude on a lot of these games where it feels like it's trying too hard.
Right. Well, the vibe when they first started talking about Riders Republic was like mountains, crazy, woo, and it just was that. It was that the entire time they talked about the game. It's like, is this hard? You know, like, could I get good at it? Do I win this? Like, I don't even know. They didn't really get into specifics on like, they're like, you can do races and look at this fun park. Everyone's flipping around. It's like, are we getting points? Like what? How does it work? Is this all just goofy? Because if it's goofy and I have no goals, then if it's literally just like a jackass level, then like, okay, like, oh, that's amusing, but I don't know. It looks gorgeous, but like, why am I staying with this beyond just like a fun stream or two?
I'm hoping that with the stuff they showed in the gameplay that we get just a lot of crazy courses like that. I mean, there's a lot of room to get better on some of those.
What was the company that was gonna make like a first-person ATV parachute glider game that got canceled? That they showed like screenshots and a little bit
I think you're talking about Criterion, the Burnout guys.
Yeah. So like games like this don't happen that often. It's really Ubisoft that's making like most of this stuff between Trials and Steep and this, and it's funny. It's like it's Steep and Trials had a baby, and it's this like. But just progression and like a difficulty, and we didn't see anybody win anything. There was we saw more people fail in this than actually like do well. So beyond just being like a goofy romp, I'd like to know a little bit more.
Chat's saying it's the same team as Steep. Let me see if that's in the email.
It totally feels like it. That's why I'm worried. The snowboarding and Steep like was not my favorite, but I can manage.
Didn't they list a bunch of Ubisoft studios in the beginning of it? Well,
Annecy is the main one where they probably are the same.
And they, Steve got some DLC, and I think I had like a fun price drop or something. Like they definitely,
it's the same.
They definitely stuck around trying to give that game some legs, but
post show's over.
Oh.
Post show is done.
Okay.
Go back to the main channel, Brad.
Our channel.
Where's the post show?
Oh, I didn't notice this is Yosemite. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, soaring over California, Brad.
Yeah. I wonder if this is going to be like a $60 game.
Multiplayer stuff they were trying to do, probably.
Yeah.
This is building something for the next many years.
The glider stuff in Steep was insane. That was terrifying. I was clenching like the whole time I was doing that glider stuff. I did like 1080 snowboarding. I didn't play a lot of it though. Again, a big SSX. SSX is when it kind of put extreme sports on the map for me because I wasn't a Tony Hawk guy either. Still am not.
I can remember my brother busting out 1080s. The combo for a 1080 is so nuts.
On N64.
I could never do it. Yeah, my brother rocked it. I could never do it. He's like,
but Don didn't get into Steep. I wonder if he'll get into this.
Nothing in 1080 felt smooth, I recall.
They were very
and 64
technical about
of course.
Trying to land stuff. They're like, oh, it's supposed to be hard because it's really hard to do in real life. And then they made Avalanche. It's like, we'll kind of cut back and make it a little more arcadey feeling.
Yeah,
cool borders.
Avalanche was too late though. I think SSX had just like run wild at that point.
Yo, I'm like only gonna play this mode.
SSX.
The bike one,
Avalanche.
This like 80-person bike.
This is the most interesting, I think.
Yeah,
this is so hype.
Just bumping people off. It's like
it's road rash, dude.
It's F-Zero-X's death match.
Let me kick someone.
I got blood. I think I have it. I think if you lose your bike, you can just run. I think if you if your bike goes flying off, I think you get like a couple seconds. Maybe you fail. I don't know.
Maybe you have to run to your bike or something.
Maybe it's like a stability meter, and you got to stay on.
Jones, I would not be surprised if that mode like became like a free to play thing separate from the rest of the game.
Sure, I'd be smart. This game needs a demo. Needs it. Like you need to one mode or something and get everybody streaming it and playing it for free and be like, holy cow, I got to play the rest of this. And I could see myself Fall Guys getting like obsessed with those skins. There's like some big dino thing, like, gotta have that. Some like ninja outfit, like, clearly need that. I'll play enough of Riders Republic just to get the skin I want, and then I'm out.
And I'm take someone's bike chain off.
I'm still excited about Watch Dogs Legion. Just like you were saying, do not stop putting it in front of my eyeballs. Enough.
There are a couple highlights in that trailer, but it really didn't do much for me. It was just like, here's the same thing again.
But we're like a month and a half away, so that was probably it. That was probably the swan song. We'll get a launch trailer and then we'll be ready.
Show me Aiden Pearce.
Oh, wrong name. Sorry.
And I've always been slightly concerned about the story not focusing on someone rather than focusing on like all these created characters. Because again, I adore Watch Dogs 2's story because of Marcus.
Yeah.
Because it's focused.
Yeah,
and
it's a fun video game.
Everyone shits on Aiden Pearce. I'm an Aiden Pearce fan. I mean, they got his family killed and he's looking for revenge. Like, yep, sign me up. Punisher, let's go. Some like underground hacker trying to take everyone out after his family was killed. I just love that premise.
I think it came across as being pretty serious to some people. Didn't feel like there's a lot beyond that with his personality.
Yeah, but then like Watch Dogs Legions is all jokey and everyone's like, oh, it's too jokey. So it's like, what do you want?
Bounds.
I think Watch Dogs 2 got it. It was like
Watch
Thor
Dogs 2
Ragnarok.
nailed it.
They got it.
Nailed it.
So they just got to have that same kind of sense of humor. And Damiani, like you said, Damiani shares a sentiment at the end of our preview for Fenyx Rising, where he's like, I was sad when it was over. I literally just found like an island. It was like, oh, here I go. And they're like, okay, you're done. The demo's over. and that's how I felt with this. I was like, every time I recruited somebody, I'm like, oh, this is fun, but I really want to take time and, I'll grab this guy for the sake of just, I have 30 more minutes, so I want to like bulk out my team, but like to really like, sit on a park bench and just kind of look around and be like, okay, who do I want? I am looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think there's just a part of Watch Dogs that like, there's so many ridiculous things that you can do. Then like, why not just make it more ridiculous?
Sure. Yeah.
Make it more to incentivize you doing those things rather than like, oh, you have all these cool hacking tools and you can, do this stuff with the cops, but try to play it like, super stealthy and don't do anything. Just, it kind of, yeah, I think it works going in this direction more rather than being too dry.
I don't think B Lady was in the game when they first announced it, because they almost kind of said that. They were like, the reaction to picking these other people was so strong and people were so excited about it that we decided this should be our priority for development. And so they're like, we've been spending the last 8 months or so like just making weird jobs. And I think it paid off. They just took 3 times the amount of time necessary in this presentation to talk about it.
Yeah,
just go straight to the new characters and move on, because anything else is repeated information.
Yeah, I mean, it basically comes down to the more time they spend with the game, the more opportunity they had to with it. And then it's like kind of bring us back.
It's the same cutscene as Aiden. Yeah, it's like put Aiden.
So it's just weird.
Scene you've seen 3 times.
It's it's super weird.
But 3 fun announcements, and I'm definitely going to be playing Fenyx Rising, Prince of Persia, Scott Pilgrim, Watch Dogs Legion, and Riders Republic. Those are all games I'm totally playing. So
the Rainbow Six thing, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the right way to promote esports is, but it's just going on and on and on, like leaving people wondering, like, what is it?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, okay.
Who's the basketball guy in it?
Tony Parker.
Tony Flopper.
Tony Flopper. Was he just like hyped on it? I didn't hear what he was saying.
Tony.
Yeah, I mean, he was hyped on it. I think he's being brought in as like a consultant
perspective about like competing on the world stage. So yeah, because he competed in the Olympics for basketball as well, besides playing in the NBA.
Gotcha.
It's funny because the director of Watch Dogs Legion is the one who basically coined ludonarrative dissonance. But it's like freaking me out in my brain now. It's like, okay, is Aiden Pearce canon then? Like, if he's like, if I go through the game in the lore, is it Aiden Pearce, or am I just like, I don't, it's messing with my brain.
No,
yeah, so they're calling Tony Parker an ambassador, essentially, like talking about he's going to share his experience with players involved in the competition and help them deal with the pressure and that kind of thing. So I'm not sure how much of that he'll actually be involved, or if he'll just be like a face to that. But...
yeah, just host it, I guess, or fun.
Yeah, it feels like Aiden Pearce almost kind of feels like filler in a way. Like, I'm not I don't want to use
Filler.
him.
Aiden Pearce filler.
Except his like specific side story.
Right. Which
I think it's just you make your own story, Huber.
Yeah.
I think you're freaking out about it more than they want you to.
True. I'm so invested in
post-launch.
Like, I know I'm like probably the only person, but like I'm super invested in the Watch Dogs story arc, like 1 and 2. I am so invested. I love this world. I love this story.
Yeah,
just this like hard hitting.
It's not going to be like. It's going to be different though now.
Yeah,
the story and stuff like that. They're going for a different approach.
For sure.
So the season pass is going to offer 1 new story expansion delivered in 2 narrative arcs, extra DedSec missions, 4 unique heroes, including Aiden Pearce, and more. So,
okay, so you can probably just use him if you want as a character in the game, but then also he has his dedicated.
Again, that's all after launch. It's all post launch.
All right, it's making sense. It's making sense in my brain. I've cataloged it. I'm into it. Now we just need Marcus.
Yeah,
he'll come later.
Yeah, dude. Post credits, Marcus.
Season pass 2.
Yeah.
Actually, they did talk like there'd be other characters, so he could be one of those other.
Sam
4.
Fisher, dude.
Nice.
Sam Fisher.
Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Dude.
God.
Like, why the hell not? I guess
it's gonna happen.
Cool.
No, remember Watch Dogs 1, dude. Abstergo is in it. You kidnap like an Abstergo employee, and I'm waiting for the Remedy Control style shared universe.
Maybe we're getting
Assassin's
it.
Creed, like hacking some Animus.
Yeah.
That would be the most hype shit ever, dude. Combine them. Just do it.
Let's get some Descendants in there.
A little bit of a visual downgrade, I guess.
Oh, this is the old one.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the old one again, and this is still very generic looking, though.
I don't think this is
selling
gameplay.
this a little too.
No, this is not.
Yeah, it does not look like
same.
gameplay.
It's like the same monster. I mean, I'm sure you'll probably be able to create this type of looking hero at some point.
It is funny how even at this stage it looks very Breath of the Wild.
The creators. Yeah, Odyssey, dude. Quebec.
Yeah,
from one crease to another.
Yeah, put a filter on
not
some of the old assets. Boom. That box art, dude.
And then back to this. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks different.
Makes sense. And it was not, it's like we knew Gods and Monsters existed, and I knew it could be something I'd be interested in, but like we just knew so little, I just kind of filed it away. I was like, okay. It's like, the Elder Scrolls 6, like, all right. And then all of a sudden, like, what? We learned so much more, and it's playable, and it's like a couple months away.
Yeah, that is nice.
Pretty sweet. So yeah, all in all, I can see people being definitely looking for other things that didn't happen today, but I am satisfied.
Yeah, it was good. It's fine.
Be playing these games.
I liked it.
So.
I like video games.
Yeah,
I had a good time.
Just get your shit together internally, Ubisoft. That's all we need to do.
Straight up.
Thanks for watching, y'all. What else we got? What day is it? I'm doing a podcast tonight. What else is happening today?
Yeah, the podcast coming up. Ben is playing Kingdoms of Amalur tomorrow. Obviously, right now you can watch Damiani's extended impressions on his hands-on gameplay, and the preview is up right now.
All our previews are great, but like I don't know, I was getting giddy with this one. This is 24 minutes straight of just Damiani just running around and ripping this game apart, and it was very fun to watch. I tried to get as much of it in there. I tried to cram 2.5 into 24 minutes. So
nice. And Ian and I shot a thing last night, so keep an eye out for that whenever it goes up. And
1 year, only 95.
Ben's Tony Hawk review, so that should be fairly soon.
And my Avengers this weekend, probably Saturday or Sunday.
Cool.
Can't stop playing it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks, Damiani, for setting everything up, for hosting us today. And we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.